Hello everyone, this is Home Disman and I will be talking about the future of education. So in the coming 25 years or 20 years, how would the education system look like? But before that, I'll give you a brief history about education. Since the 19th century, public education has become far more widespread. In 1820, only 12% of the people worldwide could read and write. But as of 2018, the figure has been reversed completely, where only 14% of the world's population remained illiterate. But beyond basic literacy, the overall level of education has also increased steadily over time. Moreover, since the latter half of the 20th century, secondary and post secondary studies such as university and colleges have expanded considerably across the world. Between 1970 and 2020, the percentage of adults with no formal education went from 23% to less than 10%, and those with partial or complete secondary education went from 16% to 36%. Of course, there remains a disparity between the developing and the developed world. When it comes to education outcomes, according to a data released in 2018 by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, the percentage of people to graduate secondary school among 38 member nations was at a mere 76% for men and 84% for women. Despite all this expansion in learning, the traditional model of education has remained largely unchanged since the 19th century. The model consists of people divided by age, education level, and etc., and learning in a standardized curriculum that is broken down by subject, for example, science, maths, English, social sciences as well, and being subject to evaluation with the use of quizzes, tests, and final exams. The model has been subject to revision and expansion over time, mainly in response to new technologies, social political developments, and economic changes. However, the structure has remained largely intact, with the institution's curricula and accreditation standards subject to centralized oversight and control. Moving on, I'll be talking about the two major factors that will affect the future of education. As according to a 2018 report by the UN's International Telecommunication Union, 90% of the global population will have access to broadband internet services by 2050. That is because of the growth of mobile devices and satellite internet services. And that is around 8.76 billion people, and that is a immense 220% increase over the 4 billion that we have as of now. And as well, similarly, the Internet of Things will grow immensely as trillions of devices, cameras, sensors will be all connected to the internet, creating a massive expansion of Internet of Things. So this will be further used in education as well, as it has impacted us so much that it'll also go into education, for example, in classrooms. As there are more and more devices being created for the Internet of Things, this will also help with the development of already existing technologies such as AR, VR, and also haptics. So, haptics is a technology that helps stimulate senses, but currently this technology can only do sensation of touch and perception. But by 2050, I believe that it'll be more technologically advanced and can stimulate all five of our major senses such as sight, sound, touch, and taste, and also smell. Moving on, I believe there will be a major change in curriculum. I believe that artificial intelligence will help in a lot of things, such as replacing traditional grading as it puts immense pressure on the teachers as the ratio is always 1 to 40, 1 to 20, is always way more than a teacher should be handling. And also that with the help of global internet, students will be able to connect to classrooms, which will also mean that teachers will no longer be needed to be physically present in a classroom, as the job of a virtual teacher will be a new thing. To wrap it all up, within 20 to 30 years, Majority of the students from all over the world will not have to go to school anymore to attend their classes. There will be devices that are available near them. For example, their home, their buildings, or any community that is near their home that provides educational facility. And with the help of this advancement, students from all over the world could attend a class together, and they can go to virtual tours of places as well, just sitting at home and attending and seeing Spain, for example. And this will help a lot of students learn their culture and be more globalized. And this will be the future of education, I believe, as Socrates famously quoted that the education is a kindling of flame, not the filling of a vessel. As through technology that allows us to create education that is tailored to the individual and which is universal in nature but also is decentralized in structure. And we may finally find the means for ensuring that every student is successful. If you liked my video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and as well comment and tell me more about my beta. Let me know if any improvements could be made or anything. And stay in tune for part 2, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.